What is San Francisco's most misunderstood housing option? And your answer is TIC, tenancy in common. Today I'm gonna go over what TICs are, what the pros and cons are, and what are the things you need to know as a buyer or seller or somebody who is interested in TICs. So first of all, what are TICs? TICs basically mean instead of owning 100% of your unit, you own a percentage of a building with the exclusive right to occupy a specific unit. And the reason why they are popular in San Francisco is because condo conversions are limited and because of rent control and eviction protection. The reason people are very interested in TICs is because they're a great way to get into the San Francisco market in owning a home, because TICs are more cost efficient and cheaper in comparisons to condo. So let's look at what are the pros and cons of TICs. The biggest one by far is a lower purchase price. And oftentimes they're very common in neighborhoods that are very much in demand, such as Pacific Heights, Nob Hill, Russian Hill, the Marina, Cow Hollow. So that's where you actually find a lot of TICs at fairly affordable prices. In addition, some TICs in 2-unit buildings qualify for the fast track condo conversion, and that is a great way to add equity, especially if you are occupying the unit. What are some of the downsides? So the biggest one is there is more risk with TICs. So for example, San Francisco only offers one property tax bill for the entire building, and if one of the TIC owners does not pay, the other TIC owners will have to A, make up the difference, and then B, work through the process to rectify the issue. Also, financing options are still limited. So there are about 6 to 8 really popular fractional financing options out there. But of course, that doesn't compare with the hundreds and thousands of options that you'd get if you were to buy a condo. And last but not least, the TIC agreement is really important. So all the rules and regulations, similar to CC&Rs in a condo, are specified in a TIC agreement. The newer TIC agreements over the last 5 to 10 years are fairly standard, but some of the older ones are really important to be understood well, because TIC agreements have a lot of flexibility what is being defined. So what's the conclusion? I think TICs are a great option for the right buyer, meaning somebody who is looking for an amazing price and is also comfortable with the risks that come with a TIC, specifically when it comes to paying property taxes. Or another example I like to give is mechanic liens, which are put on the building and not the unit. There's obviously a lot more we could go into, and happy to. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and happy to discuss in more detail. Thanks a lot. Take care.